Ladies and gentlemen, you've probably heard the phrase, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. Let me ask you, what does that really mean? What does it mean to want success so badly that it becomes your every thought, your every action, your very existence? It means that the desire to achieve your dreams, to overcome every obstacle, and to realize your true potential must be so strong, so consuming, that it drives you forward in every moment. It means that the hunger for success is your fuel, and without that fuel, nothing else matters. Imagine for a moment that you are underwater. Your lungs are burning, gasping for air, and the only thing you care about in that moment is taking in a deep breath. Nothing else matters, not your plans, not your desires, not your to-do list, nothing. The only thing that consumes you is that deep, desperate need to breathe. Now, this is the level of commitment you need to have for your goals. When you want success like that, when you want to breathe as much as you want to succeed, everything changes. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every challenge becomes an opportunity. And every failure becomes a stepping stone on the path to your ultimate success. The first key to success is desire. Without desire, you will never achieve anything meaningful. Desire is the spark that ignites the fire of your dreams. It's the force that propels you when everything else seems to be against you. So when you truly desire something, you don't wait for permission. You don't wait for the right moment. You don't wait for the stars to align. You go after it with everything you have, and you do not stop until you get what you want. If your desire for success is strong enough, it will carry you through the darkest days and the toughest battles. It will keep you pushing forward, even when others doubt you, even when the odds seem insurmountable. But desire alone isn't enough. You need to be committed to taking action. This is where most people fall short. They have dreams, they have desire, but they lack the discipline to take consistent, focused action. They wait for the right time. They wait for things to be perfect. But I'm here to tell you that the right time is now. There is no perfect moment. There is only the present moment, and if you don't take action in the present, you will never reach your desired future. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without action, your dreams are just fantasies. But when you combine your desire with massive action, you create momentum, and momentum is everything. So what does massive action look like? It looks like the courage to take that first step, even when you're afraid. It's the resilience to keep going when the journey gets tough. It's the consistency to push through even when the results aren't showing up as quickly as you'd like. Massive action means doing whatever it takes to move forward, no matter the obstacles or setbacks that come your way. It's about pushing through your fears and doubts and staying focused on your vision. Because the truth is, if you want to succeed, you cannot afford to hesitate. You cannot afford to wait. You must move with urgency, with passion, with a fire that burns so hot that nothing can extinguish it. But let me be clear, success requires sacrifice. There is no easy way to the top. There is no shortcut to greatness. You must be willing to give up comfort, to give up security, and to give up the life you have now in order to build the life you desire. This is not for the faint of heart. Success is not for those who are afraid of hard work, who are afraid of failure, or who are afraid of the unknown. Success is for those who are willing to give up the ordinary in order to achieve the extraordinary. Success also requires persistence. The road to greatness is never a straight path. It is filled with twists, turns, obstacles, and detours. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the world seems to be against you, when nothing is going your way. But it's in those moments that you must dig deep. You must find the strength to keep going. When you're tired, when you're discouraged, when you've been knocked down, that's when you must rise up stronger than ever before. Because it's not the obstacles that define you, it's how you respond to them. It's the way you rise after every fall. That's what determines whether you will succeed or not. There will be times when you question yourself. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when fear takes hold, when your confidence wavers, and that's okay. Doubt is part of the process. Fear is part of the process. But you must not let these emotions control you. You must not let them stop you. Instead, you must face them head on, acknowledge them, and then keep moving forward. Every successful person has faced fear. Every successful person has felt doubt. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that successful people choose to act in spite of their fear. They choose to believe in themselves, even when no one else does. They choose to trust the process, even when it seems like nothing is working. They choose to keep going, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Another key to success is focus. If you want to succeed, you must have a clear vision of where you are going. You cannot be distracted by every little thing that comes your way. You cannot allow the opinions of others to sway you from your path. Focus is about knowing exactly what you want and being unwavering in your pursuit of it. It's about eliminating the distractions that stand in your way and putting your energy into what truly matters. Successful people know how to keep their eyes on the prize. They don't let shiny objects or momentary temptations pull them off course. They understand that success is about long-term commitment, not short-term gratification. And lastly, let's talk about resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failure, to rise from the ashes, to keep going even when everything seems lost. Success requires you to build resilience. It requires you to face adversity, learn from it, and use it as fuel to push forward. Failure is not the end. It's merely a stepping stone on the path to success. When you embrace failure as a learning experience, when you see it not as a defeat but as a lesson, you open yourself up to infinite possibilities, because every time you get knocked down, you have the choice to stay down or to rise again. The choice is yours. And every time you rise, you become stronger, wiser, and more capable of achieving your dreams. So what do you want? Do you want success? Do you want to build a life that is extraordinary? Do you want to become the person you were always meant to be? If you do, then you must want it as badly as you want to breathe. You must be willing to sacrifice, to take massive action, to face your fears, and to persist when it seems impossible. You must focus on your vision, eliminate distractions, and never, ever give up. Because the truth is, success is not a destination. It is a journey. It is the result of every decision you make, every action you take, and every belief you hold. When you want success as badly as you want to breathe, you become unstoppable. And when you become unstoppable, the world will have no choice but to stand aside and watch you achieve greatness. Desire is the most powerful force that drives human action. It is the foundation upon which every achievement is built. Without desire, there would be no ambition, no progress, no striving toward greatness. Desire is the spark that ignites the fire within us, the fuel that propels us forward even when the world tells us to stop. It is the unshakable force that demands that we rise up, that we push through adversity, and that we never settle for mediocrity. To truly understand the power of desire, you must first recognize that it is not a fleeting feeling or a passing wish. Desire is a force that shapes our lives, defines our direction, and determines the heights we can reach. It is the blueprint for all success, for all breakthroughs, and for all fulfillment. Think about the desires you have in your life. What do you want? What do you truly desire? Is it success? Is it wealth? Is it a sense of purpose, freedom, or happiness? Maybe you want to build a business, become an expert in your field, travel the world, or create something that leaves a lasting impact. Whatever it is, your desires are the key to unlocking your full potential. The power of desire lies in its ability to shape your future. Your desires are not just fleeting thoughts, they are the seeds of your future reality. When you have a clear, burning desire, it acts as a magnetic force that draws you toward your goals. It gives you the energy, the focus, and the drive to overcome any obstacle standing in your way. But here's the catch: not all desires are created equal. There are desires that are weak, desires that fade with time, and desires that are nothing more than fleeting impulses. These types of desires will not lead to great success. If your desire is weak or unclear, it will be easy for you to give up when things get difficult. When challenges arise, when the road gets tough, weak desires will cause you to quit. But strong desires, burning desires are invincible. They create a sense of urgency, a hunger that is so fierce that it can't be ignored. It doesn't matter how hard the journey becomes, the desire to achieve that goal, to fulfill that vision, will keep you going. Strong desires create a deep, intrinsic motivation that pushes you to take action in the face of fear, doubt, and failure. Think about the times in your life when you truly wanted something, when your desire was so powerful that it consumed your thoughts. Maybe you wanted to achieve something that seemed impossible, or maybe you wanted to create something that would change the world. What happened when you truly wanted it? Did you sit back and wait for it to happen? Did you allow doubt and fear to hold you back? No. When you truly want something with all of your being, you take action. You push past the doubts, you fight through the fear, you face the challenges head on, knowing that your desire is more powerful than any obstacle that may stand in your way. This is the power of desire. It is the ability to overcome any circumstance, to break through any barrier, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Desire, however, must be backed by clarity. The more specific and clear your desire is, the more focused your energy becomes. A vague desire, like I want to be successful, will not provide you with the energy or the direction needed to make that success a reality. But when your desire is specific, when you know exactly what you want and why you want it, you can direct all your energy toward that goal. The clearer your vision, the more intense your desire becomes. The more intense your desire, the more unstoppable you become. You begin to see every obstacle as a challenge, every setback as an opportunity, and every failure as a lesson on your path to success. When you desire something with clarity, you begin to align every aspect of your life with that desire. Your thoughts, your actions, your choices all begin to reflect the intensity of your passion. You are no longer just hoping for success, you are actively working toward it every single day. Desire is not just about wanting something, it's about a deep, unyielding belief that you can have it. It's about knowing without a doubt that your dream is possible and that you are worthy of it. The most successful people in the world have one thing in common: they have an unwavering belief in their desires. They know that their goals are not just dreams, they are realities waiting to be manifested. The power of desire lies in this belief. When you believe in your desire with every fiber of your being, you start to act as though it is already yours. You begin to take steps toward it, even when the path is unclear. You take risks, you make sacrifices, and you put in the work, knowing that the desire you hold within you is not just a fantasy, it is your future unfolding. Desire also gives you the power to create a sense of purpose. When you are driven by a burning desire, you are no longer wandering aimlessly through life. You have direction, you have focus, and you have a reason to wake up every morning and give your best effort. Without desire, life can feel empty, unmotivated, and lacking in meaning. But when you are driven by a powerful desire, every action you take is aligned with your higher purpose. You know exactly why you are doing what you are doing, and that sense of purpose gives you the strength to keep going, even when the road is long and the end seems far away. A life without desire is a life without direction. But a life fueled by strong desires is a life filled with passion, purpose, and fulfillment. One of the most remarkable things about desire is its ability to overcome fear. Fear is one of the greatest obstacles standing in the way of success, but desire is stronger than fear. When your desire is strong enough, it can silence the voice of fear and doubt. It can push you past the discomfort of stepping out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. Fear may try to hold you back, but your desire will propel you forward. When you want something as badly as you want to breathe, fear becomes insignificant. It doesn't matter if you are afraid to fail, afraid of judgment, or afraid of the unknown. Your desire will push you to act anyway. And with every step you take, the fear will diminish and the confidence will grow. Desire is the antidote to fear. It is the force that helps you rise above the limitations imposed by your own mind. But desire alone is not enough. Desire must be backed by relentless action. A dream without action is nothing more than a fantasy. It is the actions you take each day, no matter how small, that move you closer to your goal. Desire gives you the drive to take those actions, but it is the consistency of your efforts that determines whether or not you will succeed. Success is not the result of a single grand action. It is the result of consistent, focused effort over time. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the most talented or the most fortunate. They are the ones who are willing to take action every day without fail in pursuit of their desires. The power of desire is what keeps them going when others give up. It is what fuels their perseverance, their resilience, and their determination to succeed. Desire is also a transformative force. It has the power to change you, to elevate you to new levels of growth and achievement. When you desire something with all your heart, you are willing to become the person who is capable of achieving it. Your desire will push you to improve, to learn, to grow, and to evolve. It will challenge you to break free from old habits, old beliefs, and old limitations. You will begin to see yourself in a new light, as someone who is capable of accomplishing anything they set their mind to. Desire is the key to unlocking your fullest potential. It opens the door to your inner power, and it gives you the courage to step into the unknown and create a future that is even greater than you imagined. As powerful as desire is, it is important to remember that it must be nurtured. Desire is not something that will sustain itself indefinitely if it is not fed and cared for. It is easy to become distracted, to lose sight of your goals, or to get discouraged when the journey becomes difficult. But if you want your desire to remain strong, you must feed it with positive thoughts, supportive influences, and constant reminders of why you are doing what you are doing. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who inspire you, and who challenge you to be better. Read books that fuel your passion and keep your mind focused on your goals. Visualize your success every day and feel the emotions associated with achieving your desires. The more you feed your desire, the stronger it becomes and the more unstoppable you will be. The power of desire is limitless. It is the force that pushes humanity forward, that drives innovation, and that leads to monumental achievements. Desire is what propels you to greatness. When you desire something with all your heart, you unlock the power to make it a reality. You become unstoppable, unshakable, and relentless in your pursuit of your goals. Desire is not just a feeling, it is the force that shapes your destiny. And when you align your desires with your actions, your belief, and your purpose, there is nothing that can stand in your way. The world becomes yours to conquer, and the life you've always dreamed of is within your grasp. Commitment to action is the driving force that transforms intentions into reality. It is the distinction between those who dream of success and those who actually achieve it. In life, we all have dreams, goals, and desires that we wish to accomplish, but the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is the commitment to follow through, to take that first step, and to continue moving forward when obstacles arise. Commitment to action means that you don't just talk about your goals, you live them. You wake up each day with a purpose and you take deliberate steps toward realizing your vision. It is the force that turns your thoughts into tangible results, your ideas into concrete achievements. Every person who has accomplished something significant in their life has done so not because they had the perfect plan, the right resources, or the perfect timing, but because they made a commitment to act no matter the circumstances. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the one thing that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. While many people have great ideas, the majority will never see them come to fruition because they lack the commitment to put in the work. They wait for the perfect moment, they wait for the right circumstances, they wait for the conditions to be just right before they take that leap. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one you create through consistent action. Commitment to action is not about waiting for motivation to strike or waiting for your circumstances to improve. It is about making a decision to act, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes, often when you need it the least. A commitment, however, is steadfast. It is a decision you make to push forward regardless of the obstacles in your path. Action doesn't require motivation, it requires discipline, determination, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. When you are truly committed to something, no amount of fear, doubt, or uncertainty will be enough to stop you from moving forward. The first step in committing to action is deciding that your goals are non-negotiable. Many people set goals for themselves, but they lack the resolve to do whatever it takes to achieve them. The moment things get tough, they abandon their plans and go back to their comfort zones. But those who achieve greatness have made a decision that they will not give up, no matter what. They have made a commitment to their goals, and that commitment drives their actions every day. When you are fully committed to something, it becomes a part of you. It is no longer something you might do or hope to do, it is something you will do, and you take the necessary steps every single day to make it happen. Commitment to action also means that you are willing to face failure head on. Failure is not something to fear, it is something to fear. It is something to embrace as part of the process. Every successful person has experienced failure. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is how they respond to failure. When you are committed to taking action, failure becomes a lesson, not a setback. It becomes a stepping stone, a way to refine your approach and improve your methods. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of the journey toward it. Without failure, there can be no growth, no learning, and no improvement. Commitment to action means that you are willing to fail, learn, and keep moving forward. You don't let failure define you or stop you from pursuing your goals. Instead, you use it as fuel to push you closer to your desired outcome. Taking consistent action is the key to building momentum. When you start taking action, even in small ways, you create momentum that propels you toward your goal. At first, it might feel like nothing is happening, like you're putting in effort without seeing any results. But consistency compounds over time. The more action you take, the more momentum you build, and the closer you get to your desired outcome. It's like pushing a boulder uphill. At first, it feels heavy and impossible to move, but with each push, the boulder begins to roll. Eventually, you reach the top of the hill, and from there, the boulder starts rolling down on its own, picking up speed. Momentum works the same way in life. The more you commit to taking action, the easier it becomes, and the faster you move toward your goals. Commitment to action also means being adaptable. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and you will face challenges, detours, and unexpected obstacles along the way. But when you are committed to taking action, you are also committed to adjusting your approach as needed. You must be willing to evaluate your progress, learn from your mistakes, and make necessary adjustments. Success is rarely a straight line. It is full of twists, turns, and unexpected hurdles. But those who succeed are not deterred by setbacks. They are willing to adapt, to try different strategies, and to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles arise. When you commit to taking action, you are committing to flexibility and the ability to pivot when necessary. You must be open to new ideas, new strategies, and new approaches that will help you move closer to your goals. Another important aspect of commitment to action is consistency. It's easy to take action when you feel motivated, when everything is going well, and when things are falling into place. But the real test of commitment comes when you don't feel like taking action. When things get tough, when you face setbacks, or when the road becomes unclear, that's when your commitment is truly tested. It's in those moments of challenge and doubt that consistency matters most. Success is not the result of a single great effort. It is the result of repeated, consistent actions taken over time. Small actions taken consistently lead to big results. The key is to keep showing up day after day, even when it feels difficult or discouraging. When you commit to consistent action, you build the discipline and the mental toughness needed to achieve your goals. Commitment to action also means being accountable to yourself. Many people struggle to stay committed to their goals because they don't hold themselves accountable. They make excuses, they procrastinate, and they allow distractions to pull them off course. But when you are truly committed to taking action, you don't rely on others to hold you accountable. You hold yourself accountable, you set deadlines for yourself, you track your progress, and you take ownership of your success. Accountability to yourself is the key to maintaining momentum and ensuring that you are always moving forward. When you commit to action, you make a promise to yourself that you will not give up, and you keep that promise no matter what. It's also important to recognize that commitment to action involves overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. It is the reason why so many people never achieve their goals. They wait for the right time, they wait for motivation to strike, or they wait for things to be easier. But the truth is, there will never be a perfect moment. The right time is now. If you want to achieve something, you have to act now, not later. Procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It tricks you into believing that you can wait until tomorrow, next week, or next month. But the longer you wait, the further you move away from your goals. Commitment to action means recognizing that there is no perfect time, and that the only time that matters is the present. It's about making the decision to take action now and not waiting for the circumstances to be just right. Taking action also means being courageous. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown can all hold us back from taking the first step. But when you commit to action, you must push past those fears. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the willingness to act despite fear. The most successful people are not the ones who are never afraid, they are the ones who are willing to take risks, to face their fears, and to move forward anyway. The more you act in the face of fear, the more courage you build, and the easier it becomes to keep taking action, no matter how daunting the task may seem. Finally, commitment to action is about creating momentum toward your purpose. When you take action, you create energy. That energy drives you forward, helps you stay focused, and keeps you aligned with your goals. Every action you take adds to the momentum, and with each step you move closer to your desired outcome. When you are committed to action, you are creating a powerful force that propels you toward success. The more committed you are, the greater the momentum becomes, and the easier it is to achieve your goals. Through action, you turn your dreams into reality. Through action, you make progress, break barriers, and unlock your true potential. The secret to success is simple commitment to action. Take that first step, then take another, and never stop until you have achieved everything you set out to do. Sacrifice and persistence are two of the most powerful ingredients in the recipe for success. Every great achievement, every monumental breakthrough, and every moment of triumph has been preceded by countless sacrifices and relentless persistence. Success is not a product of mere luck or chance. It is the result of conscious, purposeful effort. It is born from the willingness to give up something valuable in order to gain something greater, and from the determination to keep going, even when the journey becomes difficult and the results are not immediate. Sacrifice and persistence are the qualities that separate those who achieve greatness from those who give up along the way. These two forces are intertwined, each feeding into the other, creating a momentum that propels individuals toward their dreams. Sacrifice is often misunderstood. It is not about giving up everything you love or losing the things that bring you joy. Rather, it is about understanding the importance of what lies ahead and making the conscious decision to give up short-term pleasures, comfort, or convenience for long-term rewards. It's the willingness to delay gratification, to endure discomfort, and to stay committed to the process even when the results are not immediately visible. In order to achieve something significant, you must be willing to sacrifice the small, everyday distractions and temptations that can derail your focus. The truth is, success demands sacrifice. It demands that you let go of old habits, old patterns of thinking, and old ways of living that no longer serve you or align with your goals. Think about the sacrifices made by the most successful people in history. They didn't simply stumble upon their achievements. They worked tirelessly, day in and day out, sacrificing sleep, comfort, time with loved ones, and countless other things to get to where they are. They understood that in order to achieve something extraordinary, they would need to make difficult choices. Whether it was the decision to spend countless hours refining a craft, to take on extra responsibilities, or to sacrifice weekends and free time, they did what was necessary to move closer to their vision. Sacrifice is not about what you give up, it's about what you gain in the long run. The willingness to make sacrifices today is what enables you to create the future you desire. Persistence, on the other hand, is the force that allows you to continue moving forward even when obstacles arise. It is the refusal to quit when the going gets tough, the determination to keep pushing even when you face rejection, failure, and disappointment. And persistence is the key to overcoming the inevitable setbacks that will arise on your journey toward success. No one who has ever achieved anything of significance has done so without facing challenges. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is their ability to persist in the face of adversity. When you are persistent, you don't let setbacks define you. Instead, you use them as lessons, as stepping stones on the way to achieving your goals. Persistence is about building mental and emotional strength. It's about understanding that the road to success is rarely smooth and that the path is often filled with hurdles, setbacks, and obstacles. But when you persist, you develop resilience. You become stronger, more capable of handling challenges, and more determined to see your vision through to the end. The act of persisting is what builds character. It teaches you to handle rejection without taking it personally, to embrace failure as a part of the learning process, and to keep moving forward even when the road ahead is unclear. Persistence requires you to keep going, to show up every day, to put in the work even when you feel tired, frustrated, or discouraged. The successful are those who keep pushing, who refuse to back down, and who stay focused on their goals, regardless of how many times they are knocked down. Sacrifice and persistence go hand in hand because success is not something that happens overnight. It requires consistent effort over a long period of time, and it requires that you be willing to sacrifice the easy path in order to achieve something meaningful. The truth is, most people are not willing to make the necessary sacrifices or put in the required effort to succeed. They want the rewards without the hard work, the accolades without the struggle, and the success without the sacrifice. But this mindset is what keeps most people stuck in mediocrity. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to be willing to give up your current comfort and take the road less traveled. You have to choose to work when others rest, to push forward when others give up, and to stay focused on your goals, even when things seem uncertain. Persistence without sacrifice is often ineffective. Persistence without sacrifice means continuing to push forward without ever making the necessary changes in your life. To truly make progress, you must be willing to sacrifice your old ways of thinking, your limiting beliefs, and any habits that are holding you back. Persistence alone will not get you where you want to go. It must be paired with the willingness to change, to adapt, and to grow. This combination of sacrifice and persistence is the key to making meaningful progress toward your goals. Every time you persist, you get closer to becoming the person you need to be to achieve your dream, but each time you make a sacrifice, you are shaping your future self into someone capable of achieving that dream. It's also important to understand that sacrifice doesn't have to mean giving up everything that is important to you. It's about prioritizing your time, your energy, and your focus on what matters most. There may be times when you have to say no to certain social invitations, certain pleasures, or certain distractions in order to keep your eyes on the prize. This doesn't mean you have to isolate yourself completely or abandon your relationships, but it does mean making conscious decisions about where to invest your time and energy. It's about recognizing that time is your most valuable resource and that every moment you spend on something that doesn't align with your goals is a moment that takes you further away from achieving your dream. Sacrifice and persistence also teach you the importance of patience. Achieving great things takes time. It requires a long-term vision and the ability to stick with it, even when the results are not immediately visible. The process of becoming successful is a marathon, not a sprint. Sacrifice teaches you to be patient with the process, while persistence gives you the strength to keep going, even when progress feels slow. You have to trust that your efforts will pay off, even when you can't yet see the fruits of your labor. Persistence helps you stay on course, and sacrifice ensures that you are putting in the effort necessary to make real progress. One of the greatest challenges people face when it comes to sacrifice and persistence is the fear of failure. Fear is a powerful force that can prevent you from taking action and making the necessary sacrifices to move forward. Fear of failure can cause you to doubt your abilities, to second-guess your decisions, and to give up before you even get started. But failure is not something to fear. It is an essential part of success. Every failure is a lesson, a step forward on the path to achievement. When you understand that failure is not the end, but rather a part of the journey, you can persist with even more resolve. Sacrificing the fear of failure allows you to step into your power, take risks, and continue moving forward. The most successful people are not the ones who never fail, they are the ones who fail, learn from their mistakes, and keep going. Sacrifice and persistence require a mindset shift. You have to believe that the effort you put in today will pay off tomorrow. You have to understand that setbacks are not the end of the road, they are simply opportunities to learn, grow, and become better. It is through this mindset that you are able to maintain the persistence needed to continue on your journey, even when things get tough. In the end, success is not about avoiding sacrifice or skipping over the hard work. It's about embracing the journey, knowing that each sacrifice and each moment of persistence brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Success is not about the destination, it is about the person you become along the way. Through sacrifice, you develop discipline, resilience, and character. Through persistence, you develop the mental and emotional strength to overcome any challenge that comes your way. These two forces are the foundation of all success, and without them, you cannot achieve anything of real value. So if you are serious about reaching your goals, about living a life of purpose and fulfillment, you must be willing to sacrifice what's comfortable today for a greater tomorrow, and you must be persistent in your pursuit of your dreams, no matter what. Focus and clarity of vision are two of the most powerful forces that can propel you toward achieving your goals. When you have a clear vision of what you want to accomplish, and when you focus your energy and efforts toward that vision, you are able to cut through the distractions of life and create the path to success. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and endless possibilities, the ability to maintain focus and clarity is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who simply drift through life. And focus allows you to put your energy toward the things that matter, while clarity of vision gives you a sense of purpose and direction, helping you to navigate the challenges and obstacles that will inevitably arise. The first step to achieving focus and clarity is to understand what it is you truly want. It is easy to get caught up in the daily hustle of life, responding to the demands and distractions around you without ever stopping to ask yourself what you really want. Many people live their lives based on what others expect of them, or based on what society tells them they should want, without ever considering their true desires. This lack of clarity is one of the main reasons why so many people feel unfulfilled or lost. Without a clear sense of direction, it's difficult to maintain focus because there's no clear goal to work toward. You can't hit a target if you don't know where it is. Clarity of vision begins with a deep understanding of your values, your passions, and your purpose. It requires you to take the time to reflect on what truly matters to you and what you want to create in your life. When you have a clear vision of your desired outcome, it becomes easier to focus your energy and efforts toward that goal. Vision gives you direction. It acts as a compass, guiding you through the challenges and obstacles that will arise. When you know exactly what you want, it is much easier to stay focused because your actions are aligned with your purpose. The clearer your vision, the more powerful your focus becomes. But clarity of vision isn't just about setting goals, it's about understanding why those goals matter to you on a deeper level. Goals that are connected to your values and passions are far more motivating and inspiring than goals that are based solely on external expectations. When your goals are rooted in something that is meaningful to you, the motivation to stay focused becomes intrinsic. You don't need to rely on external forces to push you forward. Your own desire to live according to your vision becomes the fuel that propels you. This kind of clarity brings a sense of passion and excitement to your actions, making it easier to stay focused even when the road gets tough. Once you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, the next step is to focus your energy on it. Focus is not something that comes naturally to most people. It requires discipline and intentionality. So, in today's world, distractions are everywhere. From social media notifications to emails, phone calls, and the endless stream of information that bombards us daily, staying focused can feel like an uphill battle. The key to maintaining focus is to eliminate distractions and create an environment that supports your goals. This might mean setting boundaries with the people around you, turning off notifications, or organizing your time in a way that minimizes interruptions. When you remove distractions, you create space for deep work and focused effort, and that is where the magic happens. One of the most effective ways to maintain focus is to break your vision down into smaller, actionable steps. A clear vision is important, but it can be overwhelming if you don't know how to get there. By breaking your larger vision into smaller, more manageable goals, you can focus on one task at a time, which prevents you from becoming overwhelmed by the enormity of the task at hand. This step-by-step approach also allows you to celebrate small wins along the way, which helps to build momentum and keep you motivated. Each small step you take brings you closer to your larger vision, and as you see progress, your confidence grows, which makes it easier to stay focused and keep moving forward. Focus also requires the ability to say no to things that don't align with your vision. Many people struggle with focus because they try to do everything. They take on too many projects, say yes to too many commitments, and try to juggle multiple tasks at once. This lack of focus dilutes their efforts and prevents them from making significant progress toward their goals. To maintain focus, you must learn to say no to things that don't contribute to your vision. This might mean turning down opportunities that sound appealing in the short term, but ultimately don't align with your long-term goals. It also means being disciplined about where you invest your time and energy. Saying no isn't always easy, especially when there are so many distractions and opportunities vying for your attention, but it is one of the most powerful tools you have in maintaining focus. Every time you say no to something that doesn't align with your vision, you are reinforcing your commitment to your goals. Another critical aspect of focus is the ability to manage your energy. Focus isn't just about time management, it's about managing your mental, emotional, and physical energy. You can have all the time in the world, but if you're not energized and motivated, your focus will quickly wane. This is why it's important to take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. When you are well rested, nourished, and in a positive frame of mind, your ability to focus improves dramatically. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep are all essential components of maintaining focus. But mental and emotional energy are equally important. If you are constantly stressed, overwhelmed, or distracted by negative thoughts, it will be much harder to stay focused on your vision. This is where practices like mindfulness, meditation, and stress management techniques come into play. The more you can clear your mind and manage your emotional state, the easier it will be to maintain focus and stay on track toward your goals. Focus and clarity of vision also require the courage to stay true to your path, even when the world around you seems to be pulling you in different directions. In today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, it is easy to get caught up in what everyone else is doing. Social media and the internet constantly bombard us with stories of other people's successes, which can create a sense of comparison and self-doubt. It can be tempting to abandon your own path and try to follow someone else's. But true focus and clarity come from being confident in your own vision and staying committed to it, even when it feels like everyone else is ahead of you. You must learn to trust your own journey, even if it looks different from what others are doing. The only person you need to compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Over time, focus and clarity of vision will become habits that shape your mindset and behavior. Just as muscles grow stronger with regular exercise, your ability to focus and stay clear on your vision will grow stronger with consistent practice. You will start to naturally gravitate toward the things that align with your goals and will find it easier to block out distractions. Focus and clarity become a part of your identity, and they begin to dictate the way you approach every aspect of your life. You'll make decisions more easily because you know exactly what you want, and you'll find yourself naturally prioritizing the things that will move you closer to your goals. It's important to recognize that focus and clarity of vision don't guarantee that the road will always be smooth. Challenges, setbacks, and obstacles are inevitable. But when you have focus and clarity, you have the resilience and determination to keep going even when things get tough. Clarity of vision gives you the motivation to push through difficulties because you know why you are doing what you're doing. Focus allows you to avoid getting lost in the small setbacks and to keep your eyes on the prize. The clearer your vision, the more determined you will be to push through challenges, knowing that they are temporary and that your vision is worth the effort. To maintain focus and clarity, it is essential to revisit your vision regularly. Over time, life circumstances change and your goals may evolve. By checking in with your vision periodically, you ensure that you are still on track and that your focus is aligned with your current desires. This process of reflection allows you to make adjustments as needed, ensuring that you remain committed to your long-term goals while staying flexible enough to adapt to new opportunities. In the end, focus and clarity of vision are the cornerstones of success. Without them, it is easy to get lost in the noise of life and miss the opportunities that come your way. But with a clear vision and unwavering focus, you can overcome any obstacle, achieve any goal, and live the life you truly desire. Focus gives you the ability to cut through the distractions and stay on course, while clarity of vision provides the purpose and direction you need to make meaningful progress. Together, they form a powerful combination that will allow you to create the life you've always dreamed of. So take the time to define your vision, focus your energy on what matters most, and let nothing stand in your way. The journey to success starts with clarity and focus, and with these two forces by your side, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Fear and doubt are two of the most insidious forces that can hold us back from reaching our full potential. They can creep into our minds when we are at our most vulnerable, convincing us that we are not capable, that we are not worthy, or that we are not ready to take the next step toward our dreams. Fear whispers to us that we are not good enough, and doubt follows closely behind, questioning every decision we make. Together, they create a barrier that prevents us from moving forward, often paralyzing us with inaction. The truth is, everyone experiences fear and doubt at some point in their lives, and those who have achieved great success are no different. The difference lies not in the absence of fear, but in how they choose to deal with it. Overcoming fear and doubt is not about eradicating them entirely, rather, it is about learning to face them head-on, recognizing them for what they are, and pushing forward in spite of them. Fear is a natural part of the human experience. It is a survival mechanism that alerts us to potential danger. In small doses, fear can be helpful. It can keep us safe by making us cautious, encouraging us to think before we act, and helping us avoid harm. However, when fear becomes irrational or excessive, it can become a debilitating force that prevents us from taking risks, pursuing new opportunities, and stepping out of our comfort zones. Fear often arises when we are faced with the unknown, when we are about to embark on something new or unfamiliar, or when we are on the brink of achieving something significant. It's a natural response to change and uncertainty, but it doesn't have to control us. The key to overcoming fear is not to try to eliminate it, but to acknowledge it and take action in spite of it. Doubt, on the other hand, is the internal voice that questions our abilities and our worth. It tells us that we are not capable, that we are not prepared, or that we are not deserving of success. Doubt often arises when we are faced with a challenge or when we are about to take a leap of faith. It can make us second guess our decisions and undermine our confidence. The problem with doubt is that it can be paralyzing. It keeps us stuck in a state of uncertainty, preventing us from moving forward with clarity and conviction. Doubt can cause us to hesitate, to overthink, and to talk ourselves out of opportunities. Like fear, doubt can be a powerful force, but it does not have to control us. The key to overcoming doubt is to recognize it for what it is, a fleeting thought, and to push through it with unwavering belief in ourselves and our abilities. The first step in overcoming fear and doubt is to understand that they are normal. Every successful person, every trailblazer, and every visionary has faced moments of fear and doubt. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not the absence of fear or doubt, but the ability to act in spite of them. Fear and doubt are often signs that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone and moving towards something greater. When you are on the verge of growth, fear and doubt are natural responses. They are signals that you are about to make a significant change, and while they may feel uncomfortable, they should not be seen as obstacles. Instead, they can be viewed as indicators that you are on the right path, that you are challenging yourself and pushing your limits. The second step is to reframe your thinking. Fear and doubt often stem from negative thought patterns and limiting beliefs that we hold about ourselves. These beliefs are often based on past experiences, societal conditioning, or the opinions of others. They tell us that we are not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable of achieving our goals. These thoughts create a cycle of self-doubt, and the more we believe them, the more they reinforce our fears. Reframing your thinking involves challenging these limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering thoughts. Instead of focusing on the worst-case scenario, focus on the possibility of success. Instead of telling yourself that you are not capable, remind yourself of all the times you have succeeded in the past. By shifting your mindset from one of fear and doubt to one of possibility and empowerment, you can break free from the grip that these negative thoughts have on you. Another powerful technique for overcoming fear and doubt is to take small, actionable steps. Fear and doubt often arise when we are faced with a big, overwhelming goal or a major life decision. The thought of taking on something massive can be intimidating, and it's easy to become paralyzed by the enormity of the task. To overcome this, break the goal down into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on taking one step at a time rather than trying to tackle everything at once. When you break down a large goal into smaller tasks, it becomes less daunting and more achievable. This not only helps to reduce the feelings of fear and doubt, but it also creates a sense of momentum. Each small step you take builds confidence and reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving your larger goal. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that fear and doubt do not have to stop you from moving forward. Another essential strategy for overcoming fear and doubt is to build a strong support system. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, and who inspire you to keep going even when you feel uncertain. Having a support system can help to counterbalance the negative voices of fear and doubt. When you share your fears and doubts with others, you may find that they are not as powerful as they seemed when they were left unchecked in your mind. Supportive friends, family members, mentors, or colleagues can provide valuable perspective, remind you of your strengths, and offer guidance when you need it most. They can also hold you accountable and help you stay focused on your goals, even when fear and doubt threaten to derail your progress. Self-belief is another critical element in overcoming fear and doubt. Belief in yourself is the foundation of confidence. Without it, fear and doubt can easily take over and prevent you from taking action. Building self-belief requires practice and self-compassion. It means acknowledging your strengths and capabilities and being kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. It also involves trusting that you have the resilience to bounce back from setbacks and failures. Self-belief is not about being arrogant or thinking you are perfect. It is about having faith in your ability to learn, grow, and persevere. When you believe in yourself, fear and doubt lose their power over you because you trust that you can handle whatever challenges come your way. Visualization is another powerful tool for overcoming fear and doubt. By visualizing your success, you can create a mental picture of what it will look and feel like to achieve your goals. Visualization helps to create a sense of certainty and confidence, which can diminish feelings of fear and doubt. When you visualize yourself succeeding, you begin to associate the pursuit of your goals with positive emotions and outcomes, rather than fear and anxiety. Visualization also strengthens your commitment to your vision by keeping it at the forefront of your mind. It reminds you why you are doing what you are doing, and it reinforces your belief that success is possible. It is important to remember that fear and doubt are not permanent. They are transient emotions that come and go. When you face them head-on and choose to take action in spite of them, you diminish their power. The more you confront your fears and doubts, the less control they will have over you. Each time you push through fear and doubt, you grow stronger and more resilient. You prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving your goals, no matter what obstacles may come your way. The process of overcoming fear and doubt is not easy, but it is worth it. The rewards that come from stepping outside of your comfort zone, facing your fears, and moving forward with confidence are immeasurable. When you overcome fear and doubt, you unlock your true potential and open the door to a world of possibilities.